Zoom, Jambori, if you could.
Thank you. Appreciate that. The questions for Coach Weatherspoon. Put on a defensive, great performance. 14 turnovers, 16 fouls. You got 31. You won the rebounding battle. What did you see from this team? And can you just speak about their excellence defensively tonight?
They take pride on the defensive side of the ball. They enjoy playing defense. They enjoy going through the schemes that we put in place, and they understand the assignment, how important it is for us to play that way defensively. It's the most important thing. We know what we can do offensively, but we want to be better every single game defensively. The challenge that we set out for ourselves tonight, they met it.
Thank you. We'll go to Kevin from Zoom, and then we'll go back to the room.
Thank you. And congratulations on the win, Coach. This is also for you. On the broadcast, I know that you said in one of those timeouts that you wanted Enrique and Ryan to shoot out like a bat out of hell. So what did you see in that particular run that the Phantom went on, and for them to come out with that dribble handoff and end up scoring on that possession? What did you see in that based off of that timeout that was called there?
I can't even believe you just said that. I kind of just say things to keep them loose. But we wanted to have that type of pace offensively, really sprinting out of the corners, embracing the corners and sprinting out into a DHO, because that's where it makes it a little more difficult to be defended when you're playing with that type of pace. And that's the only reason I said that.
Absolutely. And then one for Rae. You had an incredible game. What has this experience been like for you, these first two games, and how great does it feel to come out with wins coming out of these games?
Yeah, it feels great. I mean, where am I looking at?
Wherever you want.
Right? Camera? Oh, okay. Sorry. Yeah, it feels great. I mean, I feel like our team just has really good chemistry. We all get along, and in practice, we just work really hard. So that just makes it so much easier when we get to the game. And then my coach and my teammates also just push me and always pouring into me and giving me support. So, I mean, that just makes it so much easier for me to want to go out there and go hard. But yeah, this experience has been great. It's a great opportunity for me. And since I am younger in the league, so just learning also from the vets that I'm around, even whether it's on my team or not, I think it's just something that I will take with me into the W.
I appreciate it. Thanks, and congrats on the win again.
Thanks so much. We'll go to Natalie.
This is a question for both of you. I just wanted to know, Rae, you mentioned the chemistry. What do you think you guys have done, or what's led to having good chemistry so early? It's a bunch of players coming together, not all of you on the same team. So what has led to being able to develop that chemistry so early?
I think, well, one thing is most of us kind of knew each other prior to coming here. So, and like most of us played with each other. I played with Jordan and De'Erica. Ryan's played with Jordan, obviously, and De'Erica in 3-on-3. So just having that where we've already played each other. And then I think also like we just have been on the same page on our goals for this season. And we really are just trying to push each other and make each other better. And I think that just shows on the court, just the same page that we're on, and we're also just having fun with it as well. We're making sure to compete, but also saving room to have some fun with it as well, because I think when we're having fun is when we're playing at our best.
Anything
She just answered it perfectly.
Thanks, Erica.
Fantastic. All right, Rae, this one will be for you. You mentioned that you're still finding your way in the WNBA. So coming to Unrivaled, but specifically now being here, having a few games under your belt, what have been the things that you've gravitated toward, whether it's talking to players, talking to some of the coaches, that you think will help you in the goals you have for your development?
Yeah, I think I've brought kind of what I bring to the W too is just that energy, especially coming off the bench and 3-on-3. Sometimes you get a little winded going back and up and down the court. So I just make sure that I come in and bring that energy and just get us going and get the momentum going. And then just being aggressive as well. I like to make sure that I'm taking it to the hoop, and then also just making good decisions with reading the defense. So I caught Aaliyah on the roll a few times. So just reading that, and yeah, I think that's just overall helping me because it's faster, but I think it's helping me slow down a little bit, because I think that's when we get the best plays, is when our team is pushing it, but also knowing when to change the tempo and slow down a little bit. So that's something that I've definitely been working on. And then I have vets on the team like Rike, Dierica, so they're always in my ear as well, telling me stuff. And even not the vets like Ryan and Jordan, like they're just everybody has played this game for so long and is so experienced. So you can always learn from somebody. So I think them all just speaking to me. I just been taking in everything that they're saying, and then also just making sure that I'm still being me within doing that.
Thanks, Safid.
Hi, Savadine, USA Today. Teaspoon, I remember you were watching you play in the W when it first started. Just what is Unrivaled kind of doing right now for the game and just its opening weekend already? What are some things that you've kind of seen that maybe remind you of when the W first started, or some things that are kind of just going really well so far for the new
To
league?
be honest with you, I don't think about anything that I've done or anything of that nature. I only think about them. I know them. I had an opportunity to coach against them, so I kind of know them a little bit, and I've had an opportunity to get to know them as people. That's been the most important thing. I believe in building relationships, and I'm building a great relationship with them because I want nothing but greatness from them every single day. This is basketball, and if you guys recognize it, see it, the game is built anyway by breaking it down in threes, and they have done an incredible job of paying attention to detail. Rae just mentioned something that I thought was extremely valuable, is understanding pace, knowing when to push, when to push, and then when to slow it down. So my thing is to build confidence as a coach here, is to build confidence in what you do and then add to your package. And the one thing that I want Rae to have is a tremendous amount of confidence in what she does on the floor, understanding the pace, because what she has is a gear that no one has seen. And I want the world to be able to see the gear that she has, because she's an incredible athlete, a very smart athlete, and she's doing a heck of a job for us. She brings a tremendous amount of energy just to the game, but she does it off the floor. And that's the joy that our team have together. The chemistry we built so fast is because that's the first thing we want to do, is build that chemistry to be able to play together, to put this talent together and play as a group. And they're playing as a group, and that's why you see them having so much joy while they play.
I'll take last one for Erica.
I actually wanted to ask you both a little bit about pace, but specifically for this game. There were a lot of whistles, but we talked with the other team about that a little bit. So can you just elaborate maybe on how you were able to kind of flex that muscle a little bit about the pace in this particular game?
Yeah, I think, like I said, there's some whistles. So, the refs are going to be the refs. So it's like, you never know kind of what you're going to get. So you kind of just have to take it with whatever they're giving you, whether they're not calling the fouls or calling the fouls. Is something that we need to play through. And I feel like there was times where we were a little bit caught up in that, but I think we ended up focusing back on what we need to focus on and playing through that. And just keeping the pace on whatever we feel is necessary to run or to not run. It also depends on the personnel that's on the floor. So if it's somebody that we know we can run more against, then we're going to run more against. But if it's somebody that, can keep up with that a little bit more, then sometimes we'll be able to slow it down. It just kind of depends on who's on the floor and maybe who's got the hot hand, or just what the tempo is and what we decide to make the tempo. Because at the end of the day, I think it's our decision to decide what tempo we're going to play at.
She answered it. I'm telling you. I'm doing some kind of a job. She's answering. That's an excellent answer. That's just who we are.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Watch out.